And hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay live. And oh my gosh. Sorry, Randy Replay live and Randy Replay live and back at it again here on the SSN. Minnesota Vikings football online and on the air all across the SSN. Welcome in as we now enter week 6 of the NFL season. The Minnesota Vikings just come off the closest loss that they've had this season of 5 points to the Chi-Town Bears at home, and it's the old additive. It does not get any easier here. Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins host your 0-5 Minnesota Vikings, who are a little banged up. We'll get into the injury reports as we always do here. And then, of course, coming up next week is Randy Replay's bye-week extravaganza, where we go over everything in the NFL in terms of who's going to be the MVP favorite, who's like, we dissect everything. It's going to be great. And then don't forget, week number 8, Fan Appreciation Week this season. It's always the week after the bye, where you'll find discounts on merchandise, tickets, concessions, and little rotundas all the way, well, not rotundas, little stands all the way around the concourses that offer raffles, free programs, stuff like that. It's just our way to give back to the fans. I just wish that the Minnesota Vikings could provide a win for the fans this season. Not yet, but we'll see how they fare today at Hard Rock Stadium over there in Miami. Or Miami, however you want to say it. For the Minnesota Vikings, they are a little banged up, as we mentioned before. We're going to take a look at the injury report, and it's going to be Danielle Hunter, abdominal tear. Still out 2 weeks. We already knew that. Dalvin Cook, still out 3 weeks with the broken ribs. And just coming on the injury report this week, Justin Jefferson. I do believe the leader for this team in receptions and yards had a high ankle sprain in practice this week. He will be out. He will be out. So 0-5 against a 3-2 Miami team. Your starting wide receivers, Adam Thielen, Tyler Johnson, and Jalen Reagor, with Amir Smith Marset, rather, being the fourth man in that rotation for the Dolphins. Should have went the other way, but hey, this is where we are now. Must be nice. No injuries. Oh boy. Must be nice. So they are at full strength. We are banged up. 3 of the top performing players here this season are down. Oh boy. So we'll see how this goes. We're not expecting much. It is 0-5 right before the bye week. I did speak with Coach Kevin O'Connell about how he's going to adjust for the second half of the season, as we're basically halfway through the season at week number 7 coming up. And he said his team's going to have to respond with everything that's on the line. You know, sports betting legal. Got some bets going around. 20 gifted, $100. This could carry over years, but yeah, we'll see what happens today as the Minnesota Vikings getting ready for kickoff here against the Miami Dolphins. Whoa!
Fallen One Count just resubscribed for 5 months.
Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the SSN and the Minnesota Vikings fan line. Appreciate it for the 5 months. Thank you. Thank you. So like we were saying before, a supporter shows support for the SSN and the Vikings fan line, we appreciate you. Yeah, must be nice. No injuries. They're running at full strength. They have Tyreek Hill. The Minnesota Vikings are going to have to run deep zones and get back to Tua Tagovailoa or Teddy Bridgewater, whoever's starting. They're still up in the air over there. I do believe it is Teddy Bridgewater, rather, to go for the Miami Dolphins. And before we get you out to kickoff, I was able to speak with Kevin O'Connell, as I mentioned earlier, and he alluded to Kirk Cousins being on the hot seat after his performance in Chicago. And he said that the quarterback position will be a game time decision going into this game. And when I asked him, Coach, 1 week until the bye, what are you going to do? I mean, if you lose this game, you go into week 8 halfway into the season, 0-8, basically. And he said, we're going to have to look at this whole roster and we're going to have to determine what changes need to be made to put us into the best position to win. It sounds like everybody's under the hot seat in this one, so look for Kirk Cousins to more or less ball out in this game, as Kevin O'Connell basically told me that Kirk Cousins will get the ball despite being 0-5 on the season. We know that the Vikings fan line last couple weeks have been clamoring for Nick Mullins. But it does sound like Kirk Cousins is going to go today for the Minnesota Vikings, so there's another storyline there. Gotta believe he's on the hot seat, though. I mean, he's eating up $15 million in the cap. He's thrown the most picks in the NFL, 41. Oh boy, trade deadline right around the corner. Look for him to be dealt. Is what I got out of my time with KOC, the big cock, Kevin O'Connell. Anyway, the teams are just taking the field. We are going to get you down to kickoff. Minnesota Vikings football. Kickoff is next. Ladies and gentlemen, rain is in the forecast. It's downpouring down here. We get a weather game for the first time in this franchise season, as Xavier Rhodes being our player of the game here. 15 tackles, 8 interceptions. And there's Teddy Bridgewater going up against the team that took him, getting rain on his jersey before he goes into the pregame little tunnel, if you want to call it that. But it is coming down here in droves. The field is soaked. The flyover has happened. We have sung the national anthem, Minnesota Vikings, moments ago running out onto the field, and they're wearing their throwback jerseys. This time the away. Oh my heavens. There's Teddy Bridgewater leading out his team. Hopefully gonna get a W, but we'll see. For the Dolphins, 15 interceptions, air yards allowed. They're allowing a bunch of yards and really good completion. Wait a minute. 8 passing touchdowns, 1759 yards. Nick Mullins practicing with Irv Smith on the sidelines. Wait a minute. Kirk Cousins is not in uniform. Nick Mullins is going to go for the Minnesota Vikings. What? The official depth chart, I have it right in front of me. Hold on. What in the world is happening? Regardless, Minnesota Vikings have won the toss, have elected to defer to the second half. Nick Mullins, everybody. It is Mullins time in Minnesota. Raining all down here in Miami. Literally just started. As Joey Sly's kick will go out the back of the end zone. The Miami Dolphins will take over from there. Here comes Teddy Bridgewater. We're going to give him some claps. We love this kid. Of course, Minnesota Vikings drafting him. He's been around the league. 124 for 180, 1436, 9 touchdowns, 6 picks on the season. And he will don the number 5. So in the rain, Minnesota and Miami. Your keys to the game, if you're the Vikings, you need to stop the air. You need to stop this team going through the air, because they will hurt you. They got some speed, as we're seeing it right out of the gate. 12 yards for Tyreek Hill. Bridgewater off the back foot to the left. You have to be able to cover him if you're the Vikings here today. Even double up. So here we go. Teddy Bridgewater, shotgun, 1st and 10 after the first down. He's going to look left. He throws left. Caught. Ooh, big hit put on. That will be another first down. 13-yard gain to the right side. Kind of a weird angle taken by Xavier Rhodes, who leads this team in picks. So here we go. Minnesota. Bridgewater, hand up, big hole, big missed tackle. And then a big hit put on. What? Wait a minute. What? Chase Edmonds gets 17 yards. He was brought down by... Wait a minute. We're going to go back to the SSN replay. He was brought down by Harrison Smith, but he got up and kept running. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be a flag. Brought down by Harrison Smith. He got up and he kept running for another 4 yards. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is a tackle, ladies and gentlemen. Brought down by contact. And Vikings, they're like, what are you doing? No whistle, and they play through it. But my goodness, what is happening down here in Miami? What is happening down here in Miami? Regardless, Bridgewater in the near formation. He's going to turn. He's going to give it to the aforementioned Edmonds. Edmonds runs over a defender. He will be brought down by, looks like Cam Dantzler. Last week, 17 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown. Minnesota definitely playing for the pass here. They will back off the defenders. Bridgewater in the shotgun gets the snap. It is Edmonds again. Edmonds will be brought down before the line of scrimmage, before the line to gain, rather. They're going to give him 6 on that one. It's quickly 3rd and 2 now for Miami. Bridgewater under center, single back set. It's Edmonds. And here come the Vikings defense. Another big stop. Jordan Hicks and Lewis Seen will bring down Edmonds behind the line of scrimmage. Another TFL for this Minnesota Vikings defense. Seems to be their bread and butter. And Lewis Seen, the rookie, so good this season. As they're going to hold Miami to a 3-point attempt on kind of the weirdest start we've ever seen to a game. And Cameron Dantzler again, block kick. Pick it up, you guys. Come on. There's 3 of you there. Oh, my heavens. The ball will still go to Minnesota, but that was a chance for a scoop and score. Oh, my heavens. Tua Tagovailoa has to get his own snap there, but regardless. And ladies and gentlemen, Nick Mullins trots out onto the field. It makes sense. You have to know what you have on this roster prior to any moves before the trade deadline. So Nick Mullins actually makes sense here to go right before the bye week. And if he doesn't do good, Tyler Johnson, man in motion to the right. If he doesn't do good, you still have Kirk Cousins that could come into the game in relief. So it's really a win-win situation here for the Vikings. 34 carries, 133 and 2 touches last week for Madison, playing for the injured Dalvin Cook. He'll cut to the right for 3 yards. Nick Mullins giving a thumbs up to the sideline. We'll see what he wants to do here. Mullins out of the shotgun, gets the snap. His throw is incomplete. So notable inactives for your Vikings. Cook, Jefferson, Hunter. We went through it in the beginning of this one, and yeah. Next man up mentality has to take place as Thielen goes in motion to the right side, left side rather. Gets the snap. No, gets the snap. There we go. Big overthrown, almost intercepted. To the right side, pass intended for Irv Smith Jr. And not a good start if you're Minnesota. Hunter Nicewander in the punt. Oh my heavens. So here we go. Nicewander. His punt will go out at the 7. We appreciate everybody for tuning in early, tuning in often, as hopefully the Vikings can give you something to cheer about. So far, not so good. Chase Edmonds. Here's his numbers for the season. He will trot out again. So for Miami, good little drive put together. They scored 3 points last drive. Throw out to the right, caught by Jalen Waddle. Good coverage there. I don't know how you play that any better. Here we go. Bridgewater under center. Showing big run. It will be Tyreek Hill. Missed tackle there. Big hit put on by Lewis Seen. Tyreek Hill will run for 17. Hey, that kind of rhymed. So, Vikings fan holding up "This Is Our Year" amongst the sea of turquoise. Well, I hope so, buddy. I hope so. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater under center. It is a new running back. Never mind, it is Edmonds still. What the hell is going on here? Randy replays a little Randy Rusty. It's okay. Another run to the back. This time Harrison Phillips will bring him down. Chase Edmonds gets a little 5-yard gainer there, and it's quickly 3rd and 1. So not really utilizing the passing so far. Harrison Smith will come up as a linebacker. And the Vikings defense holds again. A host of tacklers, including Patrick Peterson and Aaron Donald, will take down the running back. I'm not sure who their backup was. It wasn't Edmonds there. And a long run, a lot of moving just to get no gain. So here we go. Morstead to punt. Rager back to return for the Minnesota Vikings. Jalen. Good blocking in front of him. He will only get about 3. So Nick Mullins, second drive. We'll see what he wants to do here. Or we'll see what he can do. Kind of the shocker going into this week. Nick Mullins, the starter. He's barking out protections, gets the snap. Quick throw, caught Thielen. Nick Mullins' first start and first completion as a Minnesota Viking goes to Adam Thielen for 10. They're going to give him 10 and a first down. You're not going to hear it here, but I'm going to do it. Mullins sends Irv Smith Jr. in motion, right to left. Gets the snap, hands it off to Madison, who breaks a tackle, almost breaks another. He'll get 2 tough yards there. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Minnesota comes out single back set. Nick Mullins gets the snap. It is a play action. Nobody open to that side of the field. Everybody's moving right. He's not going to throw it across his body. That is a good throwaway. Maybe a little miscommunication there. I hate to see it, but here comes 3rd down. Minnesota coming out under center. Jalen Rager's out there. Nick Mullins gets the snap. It is a throw to the aforementioned Rager. He will get the first down. So Jalen Rager, first down near the 50. They're going to mark him down at the 49. Gain of 12. So first down Viking. Excuse me. So Adam Thielen being sent out motion far left. Owens gets the snap. There's another play action. He's got a man. It's Jalen Rager open to the left. He hurls the defender and sheds 2 more tackles and gets up to the 22. Oh my goodness. That is a dance move I have not seen in a long time. It's the Bernie. So Rager's doing the Bernie down in Miami. Look at this hurdle. And the big hip put on, but Kevin O'Connell patented fist bump when he likes what he sees. That's what we've learned here. If you see Kevin O'Connell fist bumping, you know that he loves what he sees. Nick Mullins. Another one. He's got a man. Oh my goodness, he overthrows Adam Thielen in the end zone. You want to have that one back. It looked like the defender may have closed on it. He did have somebody open. I do believe that was Tyler Johnson open underneath, but my goodness, what a good... He just overthrew him. I was going to say what a good play, but my heavens, it was good, whatever. It was good on paper. It just didn't get executed to the right way. So here we go, Nick Mullins, 3rd and 8 from the shotgun, gets the snap. Throws out of a sack, and Agba was right in his face. So that's going to be another 3 and out here. The most important thing is they're within field goal range, so the Minnesota Vikings list to take the lead. Joey Sly, the Sly guy, gets the snap, spot down. It is good. So the Minnesota Vikings on your Monsoon scoreboard lead 3-0 after a pretty good drive. All intents and purposes, that's what you want to see out of Nick Mullins. A couple big completions, a big 3rd down conversion, I do believe. And, you walk away with at least something to hang your hat. As this kick will go into that little racetrack around the field there. Chase Edmonds, of course, his stats on the season. The TV broadcast will love to show you that, but you're stuck with Randy on the simulcast. Minnesota changing up their look. Bridgewater gets the snap, looks, throws, caught, touchdown. Jalen Waddle back in the end zone. Miami will go up 6-3 now. So a really, really good play design. Oof. Xavier Rhodes, you got to be closer. Maybe drew him in a little bit with that the fake run by Teddy Bridgewater down the field. Play action. And there is that something big is Rager down to the left side. Nick Mullins to Rager down on that left side for a first down. And Jalen Rager becoming the third man here. 3 catches, 56 yards already in this one. And Nick Mullins showing what he can do here. He's not doing anything really flashy. He's just taking what the defense gives him. Another run for Madison. He'll try and get skinny there, get through the offensive line and the defensive line. Not really going to get much. Maybe 3. 2nd and 7 now. So here we go. Nick Mullins under center. Throws. Ooh, diving interception. My heavens, what a play by Howard. Xavier Howard with the diving pick. Tried to fit it into that little window. It was a good throw. He just floated it a little bit. Oh my heavens. They'll line up, but they won't get the snap out. So at the end of one, washed out graphics and all. Neon kind of showing through the rain here. 7-3. Here's some of the first quarter stats rather. For your viewing pleasure here from Hard Rock Stadium. Bridgewater looking, throwing, caught, touchdown. Oh my heavens. It is Gesicki again. This time he scores. 13-3 pending the kick. So Bridgewater just getting a clean pocket. Oof. Good play. Snap. Spot. Okay. He's good. 14-3. 12:30 left to go. You needed a score there. Nice wander into punt again. See what he can do. Kicks the leg. He gets hit. No flag! Ladies and gentlemen, he gets hit after he punts. No flag again. Minnesota on the tail end of some trickery here. The NFL is rigged. So Chase Edmonds was able to get tackled, get up and run for another couple yards. This time Hunter Nicewander gets knocked down after his kick. No flags. The fix is in, Minnesota. The fix is in here for the Vikings. That is the second time this season we have seen this. Of course, Atlanta has experienced this as well. Not the Minnesota Vikings. The NFL has got to change their rules here. The referees have got to do something about this. My heavens. So up until now, the first half, pretty quiet for Tyreek. Very good. There's another throw, short, middle, caught, intercepted by Jordan Hicks. And Jordan Hicks will give the Vikings back this ball. He's going to, what's he going to do? Wipe the sweat, or maybe the rain in this case, from his brow as Bridgewater is picked off by Jordan Hicks. Going for Gesicki again. Ooh, just literally taking it right out of his hands like candy from a baby. And we do it again, 2nd and 8. I formation, run to the left, Edmonds. He just warped through a defender. Big warp through a defender. Big hit put on by Harrison Smith. Edmonds kind of slow to get up. That was weird. That was really, really weird. We're going to take a look. Seemingly warped through a defender. Wow. Look at the body control. Oh my heavens. Chase. Oh no, that's Edwards. No. My goodness, Randy Replay is making so many mistakes tonight. Chase Edmonds looking like a ballerina with a full no-scope 360 here. Wowzers. Now, I don't know who to blame more. Edmonds for the good play or Vikings for the bad tackling. Big pitch out, and Gaskin will walk into the end zone. Tackle put on by Lewis Seam, but it was too little too late. Miles Gaskin scores for his first time today, 20-3 now. Using a little trickery here, he got good blocking. Sander lines up for the kick. Kick is away. It is good. 21-3. Minnesota leaving the offense out there, going for it. Oh boy, you better be careful here. You better be careful here, boys. Mullins calling out protections, talking to Adam Thielen, who lines up in the backfield to his left. Mullins throws. Rager separated from the ball. They had a good play, drew up. Oh my goodness, Rager, who has been so sure-handed this game, drops it. Oh, a big hit put on by Jones. Blame it on whatever you like. That was a good ball. And he's kind of getting chewed out is Jalen Rager. He doesn't want to hear it. The tensions are high. This team needs a win against Tyreek Hill. A run by Gaskin, and he will walk in for another touchdown this half. This one is quickly getting out of hand. Oh boy. Yes, it has not been a good score for the Falcons. Mullins rolls, throws, on the run to Tyler Johnson. He'll be able to get out of bounds. And there is a timeout on the field. A Miami Dolphin is down. Brennan Scarlett holding his left ankle there. So we do hope for a speedy recovery. Yeah, he's favoring. Able to walk off onto his own power, though, so we'll give him some clap. We'll give him some claps here. You hate to see that. It is part of the game, though, as Minnesota now near the red zone. Owens, shotgun, gets the snap. Everybody is kind of hung up there, and there's another sack. Oh, these blitzes are coming through. Minnesota will take a second timeout here of the half. These blitzes are getting through here in bunches. Blitzes in bunches. Blitzes in bunches. So here we go. Not Mullins. Please, anybody but Mullins. Jalen Rager motioned out. Far side. Mullins gets the snap. Oh, gets the snap out of the shotgun. Thinks he has Rager. There is a flag on the play. Batted away. We'll check the flag. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's roughing the passer on the Dolphins, so it is against the defense. Minnesota will get an automatic first down. Thank you. And here we go. Minnesota. Nearing the red zone. 28 seconds left. One timeout. Mullins under center against the snap. Thinks he has a man, and it's intercepted. Intended for Jalen Rager. Xavier Howard with his second of the day. I don't know why you let that thing run down. I really don't. Anyway, so not the first half we wanted to see. Kevin O'Connell comes over to Nick Mullins, who's starting his first game in purple. There, the first half stats. We'll get into these. But first, let's check around the league and see other action. 23 at the half, getting trolled, right? In Green Bay, we got a close one. 1-4 gosh darn Jets. Tied with the Packers. 2 interceptions, or 2 touchdowns for Zach Wilson. Never mind, we're not going to say it. I don't want to get banned or suspended. The Browns giving it to the Patriots 20-3. Really similar score. The storyline in that one, Mac Jones 3 picks. And in the windy city of Chicago, the Commanders took care of business today, 28-25. That game is wrapped up. The Bears fall to 3-3. Kevin O'Connell, first half, not a lot to cheer about. Although Nick Mullins does have a good completion percentage going to that short throw. And the Dolphins, they're utilizing the inside rush, rushing for 134, 6 per on the Minnesota defense. And hello and welcome in the booth. Halftime stats coming your way, courtesy of Monsoon Air, the only sponsor we have so far for your Minnesota Vikings. Nick Mullins. Excuse me, my goodness. QB rating of 42.5. Not terrible, not good. It's an average for a half of Minnesota Vikings football. 13 for 26. That is 50% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 192 yards. Pretty good. No touchdowns, 2 picks. Kind of underthrown balls. I mean, you could blame it on the on the rain kind of slipping out, but either way, you got to get the ball to the receiver. He has done that. But another multiple interception game. It's kind of what we're used to here in Minnesota, but not a terrible day for the fifth-year man. Nick Mullins coming in as a backup, starting over Kirk Cousins the week before the bye. And maybe this is Kevin O'Connell just seeing what he has, so that he's got to make a decision. Hey, do we trade away somebody and try to get a quality quarterback? Something that we need here, down 28-3. In jeopardy of going 0-6. Yeah. Rushing, Alexander Mattison, 10 carries, 43 yards, no touchdowns. Receiving game, it's been Jalen Rager who has stepped up. 5 catches, 93 yards, 21 run after catch yards. My goodness. And of course, Tyler Johnson being the hero a couple times. 4 catches, 52 yards, 15 yards after catch. Adam Thielen held to just 1. These interceptions are really unlimited. They really are. I mean, because if you're Minnesota, you got to be unlimited. I can't do it as good as he does. Randy Replay's voice is a little bit more raspier than unlimited. Russell Wilson. Adam Thielen held to just 1 catch, 10 yards in the first half. Nobody cares about blocking. We're going to go to defense, look at total tackles, and it's Eric Kendricks, no surprise, leading the team with 9. My goodness. Lewis Cine and Xavier Rhodes, the usual culprits in the top 5 tackling category. Tackles for loss, we had about 5. Anthony Barr, Chandon Sullivan, rather. Cine, Hicks, and Kendricks each had 1. Sacks, we have not gotten back to Teddy Bridgewater. We've thrown a couple bad balls, one of them being intercepted by Jordan Hicks. And then a couple throwaways, but Minnesota Vikings pass rush has to do their thing in the second half. No forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries, no defensive touchdowns, no safeties for your Minnesota Vikings defense first half. And this one. Joey Sly, 1 for 1, hitting from 37. Hunter Nicewander, 3 punts, 111, netting 101. Wong Wu, only able to bring it back once for 23 yards. And Jalen Rager. We've made the Dolphins punt once the first drive in the game. Brought it back for 5. We're going to get you out to kickoff where the Minnesota Vikings will receive this kick that we need to score to get some momentum on our side, and we need it now. Kickoff coming up. All right, rain's still coming down here. Thomas Morstead, the field is becoming a little bit more muddy near that logo. As Wong Wu will have his best return of the day, getting it up to the 31. Uh-oh, somebody's down, holding his back. We do not... Oh, boy. All right. We'll figure out who that is momentarily. That is Zach Davidson. Zachary Davidson leaves the play. Oof, not good. Not good at all. So here comes the Minnesota Vikings. First drive of the second half. Really being thwarted by these Dolphins as Madison will take it to the right for 2. He brings it for 2. And here comes 2nd and 8. Nick Mullins, shotgun. Gets the snap. Throws. Caught Thielen across the middle. First down, Vikings. You're not going to hear it here, but I'll do it. Baru. Delayed run. Madison gets swallowed up right at the point of him getting the ball. Loss of 2. Zach Davidson, pectoral strain. He'll return soon. Haven't really seen him on the offense. He's just been playing in the special teams game here. And here we go. Mullins under center, gets the snap. Thinks he's got a man. It's Jalen Rager again. Good catch. I'm gonna give him 9 on the play. And here comes the Vikings with a big 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Minnesota gets the snap. Throws as he's hit incomplete. He had Irv Smith open, and I do believe he was going to him. But this Dolphins pass rush on these later downs are just killing this offensive line. And at some point, you got to think about going for this. It's only 4th and 3, you guys. And yes, they're going to leave the offense out on the field near midfield. Good call here. Very aggressive. You'll love to see it. Minnesota. As Nick Mullins will call out his protections. Gets the snap. Wait a minute! What? I don't. But what? Pass it. Goes for. What? Wait a minute. What? What? Rager. Jalen Rager being so clutch so far, looking at this ball, not even attempting to catch it. This is not Nick Mullins' fault, by the way. Nick Mullins corralled the weird snap in the rain, one-handed, looking like OBJ out here. He had a play drew up, attacking the zone defense. He made a great throw, a dot, as some of the fan base will call it. And he had Jalen Rager. This could have been a touchdown here. He just didn't. What is happening? Just didn't react to the ball. Sure, it was a little low, but I mean, very catchable. Even Irv Smith tried to double back for him. My goodness, Minnesota. Randy Replay having a little bit of a hard time understanding what is happening. Some weird things happening in this one for sure. Regardless, Miami Dolphins ball. Minnesota Vikings today 0 for 2 on 4th and shorts. Being aggressive, I think. Down 28-3. You get the bye week next week. Might as well. And Xavier Rhodes does not react. He lets him catch it and then tackles him. Another completion. Sorry. I do believe that was Jalen Waddle on the catch. Xavier Rhodes records his 5th tackle, but you got it. What is happening to this Minnesota Vikings team on both sides? Run up the middle. Edmonds tackled by, it's going to be Eric Hendricks. Gain of 1. Here we go. Bridgewater shotgun, gets the snap, looks left, throws left, wide open. Reek gets the catch. I mean, nobody's even on him. You've got to get on him. Here we go. Oh boy, Minnesota kind of unraveling here in the second half. Bridgewater. Gets the snap, throw short, caught. Is Gesicki again. Gain of 4. Under center. Gets the snap, looks left, throws right. Caught out of bounds. Out of bounds, and here we go. Minnesota, big play. Need to stop here. 3rd and 6. Gets the snap. Throw, caught Gesicki, 1st down. Just barely. So again, Metellus not able to keep up with Gesicki there. You got to be able to do that. It's Teddy Bridgewater. Snap again. Goes to Edmonds. No fumble there. He survives another big hit by Harrison Smith, the hitman out there. Bridgewater gets the snap out of the shotgun. Gives. And another first down. Come on, you guys. Let's get some tenacity. Bridgewater, I formation. Give. No, it's a play fake. Jasecki again. No, that is not Jasecki. That is Smythe. Oh, man. They're pulling players off the street. It is definitely rough out here. Lewis Seen. Onside. My goodness. Come on. 34-3. Snap, kick, make it 35. And because it's all good. Nick Mullins trying to fire up this offense. Shotgun, 3rd and 8. Blitz coming, blitz coming, blitz coming. It's Eric Kendricks finally getting back there. Wiping the rain off the brow and flicking it onto his former teammate, Teddy Bridgewater. Kind of funny how it's raining. So Eric Kendricks finally gets back to the quarterback. It's not even a sack. He just pushed him over. And the coach maybe looking for I don't know what he's doing. He's maybe looking for a flag. He's not going to get one. It was a legal hit. So we hold Miami to 3. This to make it 38-3. Snap is away. No, it's away. Randy was never good at snap count, so it is good. So 38-3 on your Monsoon Air scoreboard in the monsoon. That is Miami. I formation for the Dolphins. Give. The Gaskin will walk in again, seemingly untouched. His 3rd touchdown of the day. My heavens. Lewis Seen just kind of stumbled. So we take another look. He just, wow. Very uncharacteristic of Lewis Seen. This is just getting way out of hand here. Kick is good, 45-3. In the offense out there is Kevin O'Connell. You like what you see here. Amir Smith-Marset lines up in the slot here. Mullins gets the snap. He goes to Amir Smith-Marset. Big catch. Finally they convert on a 4th down. And, whoa. Amir Smith-Marset plays the mannequin. Look at the control of the body. Oh my heavens, Amir Smith-Marset. Mullins connects with Marset for the first 4th down conversion. We are now 1 for, what is that, 4 now? What a maneuver. Minnesota have not been, I don't think they've been in the red zone today. Is Tyler Johnson, man in motion, and around again. Big, Schuster. No, that's Jalen Rager. My bad. Jalen Rager on the end around. Shoestring tackle being brought down. So Mullins under. And nope, in the shotgun. Dude, I am not doing too good. These Dolphins have got Randy Replay kind of worried here. Oh my heavens, we are having fun though. That's what it's all about, right? Randy Replay making mistakes all game. Mullins, shotgun, quick throw. Tyler Johnson down to the 2. Tyler Johnson down to the 2. Mullins will tap his right buttock, turns, hands to Alexander Madison. He'll get 1 on the play. Oh my heavens, here we go. Minnesota threatening finally in this one. Mullins. Quick throw. Caught. Thielen touchdown. Adam Thielen. Throws it. Throws it in his right guard's butt. So Mullins quickly noticed single coverage. Adam Thielen, a linebacker. You're not going to beat Thielen with a linebacker. So Nick Mullins throws his first touchdown in purple. As Joey Sly's kick makes this thing a little bit better on paper. 45-10, 11 plays, 78-yard drive. Bridgewater shotgun. Throws, caught. Oh, goodness. Fumble! And it's picked up by Hicks, so Hicks has an interception and a fumble recovered in this one. My goodness, what a play. I don't think he was down. Minnesota gonna... Minnesota shotgun. Not Rager. That is Tyler Johnson off to the right side. First down. I almost said Rager throws, but it's Mullins to Johnson. What a play to end the third quarter. So at the end of 3, washout graphics, Neon comes out for the first time this season. And Mullins showing what he can do. Mullins, yes indeed. Mullins comes out in the shotgun, gets the snap, corralled. It is a screen to Madison, who cuts across the middle, or cuts back towards the middle, first down. And Madison gets his 3rd reception of the game. Vikings first down. Mullins, snap. Throws, caught Thielen, first down. No, they're gonna mark him short. Oof. Big oofs coming out. Yeah. Marking him short of the line to gain. And we'll see what happens here. Mullins calling an audible at the line of scrimmage. Gets the snap. Oh. Mullins, there it is, gets the snap, hands to Madison. Madison, oh, almost had a touchdown if he would have just cut over. Very, very good play though. 13 on the play. Mullins calling out audibles. Gets the snap, it's another play action. Throws, out of a sack under pressure. My goodness, he took a shot. Had Adam Thielen in front of his man, threw it low, got hit. Turns, gives it to Madison. Madison will get nowhere. They'll go for 1. It's quickly 3rd down. Definitely two down territory here, as it has been most of the game. Here we go. Mullins, shotgun, gets the snap. Short throw. Thielen not able to get the first down. They're going to go no huddle. They're leaving the offensive out, leaving the offense out, going no huddle, 4th down. Mullins calling an audible seemingly. Barking out orders. Giuseppe gets the snap. Throw, gets brought down, fumbles the football in Minnesota Vikings fashion. They'll cough it up. Oh my heavens. Are you kidding me? And this will go for a touchdown. Was Mullins down? That's my question. We're going to go to the replay. Was Mullins down? Doesn't matter. It's 4th down, but my goodness. And they won't let us go watch the full replay. I love this. I really do. What Mullins saw off to the right side was, let me see. Before Jalen Rager came back, he was open in the front portion of the end zone. And before he could get the ball away, they really need to fix this. The presentation side, the NFL, really needs to fix this here. Because nobody went for the ball. They're all just playing their protections. I mean, you look at Brian O'Neill, he's about 15 yards away from where the ball's fumbled. My heavens, my goodness, my golly gee willikers. Oh, so in Vikings fashion, the big collapse gets worse as Jalen Rager could have had another touchdown. Of course, we can't challenge it. And we'll see if they want to give us a booth review. They will not. It's definitely something. There have been some weird things happening in this game as the kick is good. 52-10. Right. The O-line. I don't put this on Mullins. These guys are getting open, and he's looking like he's starting his throwing motion as he gets the snap here. Big fourth down throw. Rager again, you've got to catch that, man. That is within the catch radius of Jalen Rager. And Kevin O'Connell has seen just about all that he can see. Tyreek Hill today in the second half, he's just gotten cut loose. 6 catches, 112. Held him in check for the most part in the first half, as we've said. We're going to take another look at this thing. I do believe that was in the catch radius. Nick Mullins having to leave early. Look at these guys just getting beat. It's insane. Oh, yeah, he definitely could have caught that. You make a little adjustment. Jalen Rager today has let 2 balls go by him, and he's playing like Randy Moss was. I mean, he did have Thielen open late. Oof. Hey, I appreciate that. Randy Replay, a voice made for radio. That is why I'm on the simulcast. Anyway, Jalen Rager. Ugh, you've got to catch this ball. You do. You must. The second time he's played like Randy Moss in his second stint with Minnesota. I play when I want to play, do what I want to do. I wouldn't feed this to my dog. Oh my heavens. And the funny thing is, Nick Mullins, as he was throwing it, totally missed. I mean, there is a jumble of people down there, but he totally missed Adam Thielen coming loose down the field. He did see Jalen Rager sneaking. I mean, nobody else was open really, but I mean, come on now. I put that all on Jalen. Needs to watch Tyreek. 3rd and goal. Throws, caught, and it's not Tyreek, but it's Wilson. Cedric Wilson touchdown. Oh, boy. Just wide open. Just wide open. Okay. Oh, boy. Let's make it 59-10. Snap, spot, kick is good. So 59-10 here in your Mountain Air scoreboard. Kevin O'Connell calling over the offense right before they take the field. He's trying to show them something on that Microsoft Surface tablet. Hopefully going to drop a scoring drive. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Wongwu lets it go out the back of the end zone once again. So for Tyler Johnson, he's really taking control here in the second half. 8 catches, 118. Still being held out of the touchdown column, but Randy Replay hopes that changes here momentarily. We'll see. Nick Mullins comes out under center. Corrals the snap, looks, throws. No flag. Intended for Tyler Johnson. He wants a flag. He's not going to get one. He was brought down before the route ended. Looked a little, well, as the kids say, sus. No flag. Mullins shotgun gets the snap. Throws. Oh, batted away, dangerous throw. Thought maybe he could squeeze it in there. Just could not. I mean, it is what it is. 3rd down, big 3rd and 10, down 49 points. Nick Mullins shotgun gets the snap, throws, batted away. Nice wander in the punt. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Might as well just go for it. Nice wander, knocked down again. We'll get a new set of downs. This time they call the flag. Or throw it.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Roughing the kicker finally gets called. Maybe Randy had some influence there, and Minnesota will get put in a good position here. Another new set of downs. Taking over from the 40 is Nick Mullins. Gets the snap, shotgun, screen to Madison. Cuts back up in the middle, fumbles the football, picked up by Mullins. So Mullins gets credited with the run of 2 on one of the weirdest plays we've seen this season. And that is saying something for sure. Nick Mullins calling out pressure, gets the snap, shotgun. throw. Okay, wowzers. Incomplete. And now what do you do? Nick Rutherford Mullins. Shotgun gets the snap. Throws. Caught! Irv Smith, get out of bounds, kid. There you go. Good job. Nick Mullins, 402. He has to throw it 58 times, though, out of a sack. Good throw right where it needed to be. My goodness. I mean, it's hard. It's kind of hard to figure out what the point of all this is, but I mean, you have to make. You don't really get too many opportunities as a backup in the NFL. So he's just making his time count here as he completes across the middle. Tyler Johnson. They're going to give him garbage time yards as. Oh, what the hell? That was weird. Nick Mullins, snap, throws. Almost intercepted. Xavier Howard almost at his third. 3rd and 2 now. 3rd and 2, Nick Mullins. Corrals the weird snap given to Madison. Madison will not be able to cut, but he will get the first down. Tried to go no huddle, it looked like. Interesting. Here we go. So now Nick Mullins. How do I get that? How do you get what? What happened? Sorry. Mullins. Throws back, end zone. Tyler intercepted. Oh no. Xavier Howard gets his 3rd. Again, Thielen. Oof. What do? You have 2 quarterbacks that obviously cannot get it done here. You're going into the bye week, 0-6. Trade deadline looming. As Bridgewater's going to throw to a wide open Tyreek Hill, and he'll finally get his touchdown. Tyreek Hill. And he does a backflip. Oh my heavens, that's the highlight of the game. Tyreek Hill. Oh, goes for 2. Blown coverage by Cameron Danzler. Oh my heavens. Oh man. Just to make it 66-10. Kick is away, it is good. 2. For Minnesota. Nick Mullins. Shotgun gets the snap. He's got Rager. Rager's becoming the #1 receiver in lieu of Jefferson being out. You totally would not expect that from Jalen. So here we go. Minnesota in the red zone. Gets the snap. Throws. Caught. That is Irv Smith Jr. off to the right side, making a toe tapper for the touchdown. Smith. I don't know, he's slow to get up. He's all right. Just a little dramatics. Little cinematics there. So Irv Smith catches another one. I do believe that is his 2nd on the season. As we're having a little bit of replay issues here. Replay gate, full swing. Joey Sly needs to get a little bit of practice in, so that's what he'll do here. And we make it a little bit closer. Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh saying, what are we doing here? As there's the defensive coordinator, who has really been under pressure here today. Really this whole season. #1 in the league in terms of points against. And a staggering, it's got to be over 300 points now, scored on this defense. That's what it seems like. So Chase Edmonds today, 179 yards, 8 catches, 8 receiving yards, for a total of 187. Let's put this into perspective. I do believe the Minnesota Vikings' entire offense has about 300. So take that with whatever you want. Anthony Barr will make the tackle on Edmonds' run to the right. He now has 183. As Tyreek Hill is in the zone, as we like to call it. Bridgewater, shotgun. Gets the snap. It's another give. Edmonds. Oh my goodness. Danzler lights him up. And the emotions are running so high on the defensive side of the Minnesota Vikings football. Carson Smith comes down again. Handoff. It's Gaskin. Brought down hard by Hicks. I mean, you can tell these players are pissed. As 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That will do it. These players are upset. And it's bleeding over onto the play on the field. They're hitting maybe a little bit too much. Kevin O'Connell needs to get his players not necessarily under control, but I feel like maybe going up for wrap-up tackles would be a little bit better than some of these hits. But anyway. Yes. Very much so. Very, very much so. Okay. Well, there you have it. Your final from Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. 66-17. We're no strangers to it. Kind of. See, now we as in Randy Replay, we weren't really expecting to call a Nick Mullins game. Kevin O'Connell kind of alluded to Kirk Cousins playing, and that being a game time decision, put in Nick Mullins, and it shows on the scoreboard. He did get a couple touchdowns. We'll get into all these stats. We'll get you back to the main screen where we will prep for Randy Replay's bye-week extravaganza. For those of you that have been keeping up with the series here, the bye-week extravaganza has been, albeit 2 years absence, has been one of the best times of the NFL season. So we'll get into these player stats. We'll get you out of here and we'll get you back to the main screen. For Nick Mullins, his first start in purple, 64.4 completion QB rating. My goodness. He was 36 for 65. That was 55% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or didn't look over here. So he did get his completion percentage up 5 more percent. He did make good throws to the tune of 492 yards. My goodness. 2 touchdowns, but the 4 picks. 3 of them going to Xavier Howard. In the rushing department, it was Alexander Madison, 19 carries, 92 yards, did a lot with it. He did fumble once. He did average 4.8 per. Adam Thielen, 2 carries, -2 on the end arounds. They were prepared for it, and Jalen Rager got one on an end around for 6 yards. In the receiving game, Minnesota Vikings had 2 wide receivers go for over 100, and their names weren't Justin Jefferson or Adam Thielen. My goodness, Tyler Johnson, 10 catches, 157. You want to see a touchdown here, but that's all right. Jalen Rager. And this is just how much attention Justin Jefferson requires. When he's not in there, these guys can thrive because all the focus shifts to Adam Thielen, who was kind of held in check up until that, I want to say midway through the 4th. Is that when he got his touchdown? I can't remember. Anyway, Jalen Rager, 9 catches, 155. Wowzers. Leading the team in averages more than 5 completions, 17.2 per. Adam Thielen, 6 for 60 and a touch. Irv Smith had that late touchdown, 5 catches, 69. Nice. Excuse me. Must have been that bad soda I had. Alexander Madison, 5 catches, 22 yards, all out of the backfield on the screenplay. And Amir Smith-Marset got his name in the stat sheet. Big 4th down conversion, I do believe. 1 catch, 29 yards. Nobody cares about blocking when you're going to go to defense and look at total tackles, and my goodness. Vikings had 5 players with, double digits. We're going to call that the double. Wowzers. 18 for Eric Kendricks, 12 for Lewis Seen, 10 for Harrison Smith, Xavier Rhodes, and Jordan Hicks. Whew. Wow. Cameron Dantzler had 9, Patrick Peterson had 6, and Tyler Johnson. Apparently we're counting special teams. He had 3. Tackles for loss, we added a couple more. Eric Kendricks with 3, Harrison Smith with 2, Sullivan, Seen, Hicks, and Barr each had 1. We did get back to Teddy Bridgewater in the sack column. Eric Kendricks got 1 in the fourth quarter. Second half, whatever you want to call it. Jordan Hicks, the lone interception. Kind of weird not seeing anybody else in this stat column. We did have a forced fumble by Eric Kendricks, recovered by Jordan Hicks. So Jordan Hicks really having a good game. No safeties, no block kicked. Actually, there was a block kick. Cameron Dantzler had one, and no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings. In kicking game, Joey Sly, 1 for 1 from 37, 2 for 2 on extra points. Pretty easy day for Joey Sly, the Sly guy. Hunter Nicewander, 3 punts, 111, netting 101. Did get ran into a couple times. They called the flag on one. They threw the flag on one. They did not on the other. Kind of a couple weird things in this game. One of them goes inside the 20. Wong Wu, 5 returns, 98 yards, longest at 24. Punt return, Jalen Rager. We only had 1 punt forced for 5 yards. All right, once again, from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Dolphins winning this one in Minnesota Vikings. Will follow the 0-6 to the tune of 66-17. The proceeding was a presentation of the NFL and the SSN. This broadcast cannot be restreamed. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting all the lines again. The proceeding was a presentation of the NFL and the SSN. This broadcast cannot be restreamed, redistributed, or used again without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or its subsidiaries. I've just had a massive brain fart. It happens when your team loses by 40 plus. We're going to get you back to the main screen. We'll see you in just a moment. And welcome back to the main screen. 1 week prior to the trade deadline, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Kevin O'Connell seemingly willing to trade. I do believe that is why Nick Mullins started. He wanted to see what he could do in a game time situation. As you can see, the Minnesota Vikings have reached their bye week in week number 7. Be on the lookout next episode or next broadcast, however you want to look at it, for Randy Replay's bye week extravaganza, where we go over everything in the NFL as it pertains to your Minnesota Vikings. We'll also take a peek at the standings and some of the other teams that we're following. Of course, the Bills coming up in week 10 and the Atlanta Falcons, or the Falcons, however you want to say it. Minnesota Vikings football comes to a close here, week 6, with your Minnesota Vikings losing once again Hard Rock Stadium 66-17. Everything that we need to talk about can be said next week on Randy Replay's bye week extravaganza. Again, if you've been watching the series, one of the best times to watch. And then going into the last half of the season, we will be sure to bring you condensed broadcasts for the VODs, or the Vikings video on demand replays, because nobody wants to sit there for 2 hours just to watch the Vikings lose. So we'll try and cut them down as much as we can. Once again, this has been Randy Replay. This has been Minnesota Vikings football. We'll see you later.